What's going on, y'all? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we are here for another review of Bold and Bougie, Season 1, Episode 3. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a good day today, because I intend on doing the exact same with this ever-changing weather. 1 minute, the weather want to be 79 degrees, then the next day want to be 50 degrees. I mean, this is why I'm sniffling and coughing up shit and all that other stuff. But you know, it is what it is. But we're going to get through this review, though, all right? And we ain't got no church announcements at all. So I think that's a good thing. So we're going to go ahead and get into this review, honey, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. So we're going to pick up where we left off last week when they're at the Clatchet Tea Party. And Crystal pretty much denies being promiscuous. I know that a lot of us do have a lot of opinions about Crystal. And a lot of us have our opinions about Crystal simply because of the fact of the things that she did and the way that she carried on during that whole situation with Moneta and Neo. You know, so we really don't know that much about her. So her being on this show is our opportunity to get to know her a little bit better. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying not to judge her based off of that, because I feel like some of these females on this show are doing enough of that as is. So I don't really want to join in with the team, you know, to pretty much, you know, bash this girl and make her feel like she ain't shit. Because like I said already, they're doing enough of that already. And I think that it's wrong that people are constantly, you know, linking her to Neo and constantly trying to make it seem like she's a hoe. You know what I'm saying? So then Shay, she continues to press this issue with Tamika and Crystal. Now, Tamika says it's not, there is no issue really. There's no real issue. I'm just friends with Moneta, and I'm aware of the things that went down between Crystal and Moneta. I heard Moneta's side of the story, and that's my dog, that's my partner, that's the side I'm rolling with, and I'm around this girl, and we got to work with this girl, and we got to film with this girl. So I just want to make sure that we're on a good note, we're on a good page, where make sure you know where my loyalties lie, you know, all those different things. And then she said, so it's nothing. And then, you know, Goshay was like, well, it was something at the situation, you know, when you said what you said. And I'm like, Goshay, girl, let it go. Like, let it go. Focus on your grits and bacon and just shut the fuck up. It's not that damn serious. Let it go. If she said that it's not an issue with Crystal, she's saying it's not an issue with Crystal. And I understand that you want to have her back and you feel like all these girls just keep on, you know, coming at Crystal off the strength of Moneta, who's not even there. I understand it. I get it, girl. I get it. But girl, shut up. You don't have to be a pit bull. Krista has shown that she's way more than capable of handling her damn self. She don't need you to handle a damn thing for her. You're doing too much. So then Krista was like, well, listen, y'all, I don't want to keep on talking about Moneta. Moneta's not here to defend herself. I'd rather not continue this conversation. And honestly, I'm glad that she said that, because that's all we've been talking about since this show started. Moneta. Moneta's not here. And if anything, Moneta should be here. This is the type of show she should be on. She should be here, but she's not. So let's stop talking about the girl. Y'all making her a storyline, and she ain't even a factor on this show. So stop. So then, you know, Krista says that her and Tamika are good, and Tamika said, yeah, we good. Okay. So now that we know that Crystal said that her and Tamika are good, Shay, let it go. But of course, she's not going to let it go, because in this very next scene, Shay and Tamika, they meet up. So, you know, they're in the rain. Shay got on rhinestones and shit, and diamonds are forever and things like that. And, you know, Tamika looking her up and down, talking about why she got on diamonds in the rain. I don't know. You know, I'm not a fashionista type of guy. You know, I'm pretty butch if you ask me. But at the same point in time, I like Tamika. I can't say it enough. She is mean as, but she funny as hell and unbothered and don't give a about nothing. Like, it'd be so crazy how she don't care about shit. So, you know, but, you know, I'm sorry. She's my problematic fave, if you ask me. I always like Tamika. Even on Atlanta Exes, I like Tamika. But Tamika asked Shay if she's coming to a book signing. Shay said, girl, I've been to all of your book signings, so why would I come to this one? And so Shay asked Tamika how she feels about Crystal. Tamika said, I adore Crystal. And so she said, how do you adore Crystal, but you was just coming at her crazy? And so I'm just like, Shay, You like a dog with a kibbles and bits bone in your fucking mouth. Like, girl, let it the hell go. Like, you doing too much. Like, they both squashed it. They both said there's no issue. Why can't you just let it be? Why can't you just let it go? Like, I'm just trying to, I'm still wondering, why the can't you let this go? Because it's not that deep. It's not that fucking serious at all. So just pipe down, shut the fuck up. It ain't that deep. So, you know, Tamika starts shading Gaucher's diamonds and stuff like that. And, Gaucher really not here for the shade, but you are here for the shade because you won't lead Tamika along about this crystal shit. And it's like you got a made up issue in your brain because Tamika nor Crystal give a fuck about this shit, but you clearly do. So you keep on coming at Tamika and it's like you want a problem with Tamika. Like, girl, stop. Like, let it go. It ain't that serious. Again, it's not. So then Tamika said, why do y'all keep on bringing up Usher? Like, that's not the only ex that I got. And Gaucher talking about, I'm just trying to figure out how you got him. That's it. Why does it matter how Tamika got Usher? Why do y'all care so fucking much? You know what I mean? And Tamika said, well, every time somebody meet me and they're around me and they asking me about Usher, I feel like I'm talking to one of his fans or something. So Gaucher was like, well, I might be a fan, but I'm not no groupie. Like, don't do that. But who wants to keep talking about somebody that used to fuck a long time ago? And like, who wants to keep talking about that? Because I damn sure don't like for nobody to constantly keep asking me about a motherfucker that I ain't slept with or been with in quite some time. I don't want to hear that shit. Don't ask me about them. So then Gaucher says that Tamika doesn't want to open up. Of course, she doesn't want to open up because you keep coming at her. Why would she want to open up to you? And people make a joke out of her. They talk about her bad. Why would she want to open up to y'all? Like, she got every right to be guarded, in my opinion. I'm just saying. So then Gaucher says, I see why you single. I see why you single. Blah, blah, blah. Gaucher, girl, really? So anyway, we get into Princess in Malaysia. Princess is doing a fashion show for dealers. That's a great thing. And she says she wants Malaysia's opinion. Malaysia offers not, opts not to give her opinion because, sometimes when people ask for opinions and you give the opinion, they don't like the opinion. And I do get what she means by that. I definitely understand what she means by that. Okay. What else is new? So then after she said that, Malaysia said Princess is an oddball. The rest of us are pretty spicy and feisty, but she's the only one that's not. Princess decides that she wanted to, Princess brought up the Usher thing. She asked her about Usher and asked Tamika about Usher, and she feels bad about it. So she wants to call Tamika and smooth things out. So while Malaysia's sitting there, Princess calls Tamika. Princess apologizes to Tamika, but Tamika don't give a damn about the whole thing. Like, Princess calling her, apologizing, Tamika don't care. So then as they're talking, Tamika invites Princess and Malaysia to the book sign, and they both agree that they're gonna go. So Gaucher and Princess, they meet up, and Gaucher talks about her meet up with Tamika and how it was pretty much a bunch of shade being thrown and her being closed off as usual, as if Gaucher didn't come into this shit, shading the shit out of Tamika her damn self. Like, girl, stop acting crazy. You know what you were doing. And don't get me wrong, I like Gaucher. I dated him too. I like Gaucher, but she doing too much. I just gotta call it for what it is. So then she says that the Usher comment pissed her off. And she said, well, when you dated somebody that's just as famous as Usher is, you can't expect nobody not to ask about him. But that's annoying. And I get it. She had kids by the man and stuff like that. Like, we get all that shit. But at the end of the day, don't nobody want to keep talking about this shit. It may be a sore spot. She's probably moved on. Like, it's really nothing else to really discuss at this moment. So let it go, because she has. Princess says, I feel like if y'all got to know Tamika, things would be better, but I really want you guys to get along. Gaucher ain't trying to get along with Tamika. It's obvious. So then, Crystal meets up with Shad, and then Crystal brings up the fact that Malaysia asked if she slept with Tamika's ex and how annoyed she was by it. And to be honest, she says she's tired of them trying to slut shame her or make her out to be promiscuous. She ain't never been promiscuous. She don't know why people think she is. The only time she really got that rep is when she got with Neo. So then, She brings up Ghost having her back. She said, she was over the situation with Tamika, but Ghost kept on coming for Tamika, but it feels good for somebody to have her back. So of course she was over the situation, but she didn't mind Tamika having her back at the same time. She says that she wants to smooth things over with the ladies. And now that she's back to hosting and now she's feeling good, like she's back into her element. And Shad says, well, your energy is better, but I believe it's because of that man. And then she's like, it ain't got nothing to do with no man. It ain't got nothing to do with no man. So let's not make it be about no man, honey. Okay. Now, Crystal said it ain't about no man. So I guess it ain't about no man. So then we at Tamika's book signing. They start talking about, Tamika's son, and she gets very emotional talking about her son's death and things like that. And I'm not going to say too much on it because, that's very emotional. But, I felt bad for Tamika in that moment. Princess, as she was standing there listening to the conversation, she decided not to confront Tamika about the situation at hand because, she was talking about her son and she felt like it just wouldn't be the right time to be doing something like that. And I concur. I agree. So, Malaysia comes in, her and Princess talks about, Ghost and Tamika's issues. And then after Tamika's done, signing the books, Tamika comes over, Malaysia brings it the fuck up, even though Princess didn't want to bring it up. Malaysia then says that, Tamika is dismissive because, Tamika didn't want to talk about it right then. It's her book signing. Of course, she don't want to talk about it, but Malaysia wasn't having it. Tamika said, I really don't care about this. Like, y'all got to understand, like, I don't care. So we ain't got to keep discussing this. Like, I'm good. You good. We all good. Like, I ain't got to keep talking about it. I'm good. I don't care. Like, and I understand where she's coming from with that. So it's time for Crystal's Club night. Everybody feels like Princess is Bougie, but Crystal is over Princess number 2, meaning Malaysia's friend Princess. And Princess number 2 was a bit weird. Tamika isn't there because she said she got some things to do. Malaysia started coming to Princess and she started saying that she needs to be more assertive. Like she feels like she gets punked out. Princess is not okay with the other princess coming at her, telling her what she needs to do when she don't know her, never had a convo with her. She's over there. Like, she's like, bitch, I don't know you. And likewise, like, if I don't know you, you shouldn't have no opinion on nothing that I got going on and nothing that I do. Because, motherfucker, I don't know you. So don't speak on nothing that I'm doing. Then after that, Princess and Malaysia, they go outside and they talk, but then Tamika calls and Princess asks Malaysia to leave. So after she asked Malaysia to leave, that's when, Princess number 2 was like, yeah, I know I can be shady. I know I can say a couple of things, but there's a lot of things that I didn't say that I probably would have said a long time ago. And she was like, well, she said, when I first met you, I thought, this Krista girl is loose. You could have kept that to yourself. Like, what was the whole point of you even bringing that up? Like, what was the point? You know what I mean? And Crystal got pissed the fuck off. She was ready to come across that table on her. And to be honest, if she did come across that table on Princess number 2, I wouldn't even be mad at her because she doing too much. It's like, girl, are you trying to be on the show? Like, you inserted yourself in the other princess business, and now you calling Crystal loose, and you had already shaded Crystal from the very beginning when you first came in this mother. So what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit crazy, but that was pretty much the 3rd episode of Bold and Bougie. The show is actually getting good. It's getting better with every episode. Shout out to Carlos King for this show. It's a new show for me to review. So hopefully more people tune into it and watch the reviews and shit like that. So it's cool. So with that being said, y'all, make sure you guys go out and support Bendo Kane. He has a brand new record out, a new single out called DUI, which is available now for purchase and streaming, honey. With that being said, you guys, your boy is up out here. Be sure to follow me on all forms of social media. My Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. All right. So I'm out here, y'all. Until the next video, I'll holler at you guys a little bit later, y'all. Ciao.